Putting Spain's concerns aside, because not one country has a veto here, your base case as it stands is that we get a deal coming on Sunday. However, it's whether or not it passes in UK Parliament, which is the sticking point here.
Exactly. I think that's the key. And all estimates, and Bloomberg yourselves did one earlier this week, which I thought was terrific and made the point very well. There's more in the Telegraph overnight. I mean, it looks like the deal will be voted down by Parliament, and it seems very hard to see how that won't be the case. So really what's interesting is what happens after that. And it's sort of one of those sort of Rumsfeld known unknowns, I think, where we go from here. And it looks to me like we'll be going back to Brussels after that vote to try and push things a little bit more in favour of getting the Brexiteers on side. And I think the absolute key issue here for Brexiteers is really the backstop. There are a variety of issues. There's fishery policy, there's all sorts of things. But the key issue, I think, is the backstop and retaining sovereignty of the United Kingdom. And I think that's the most important thing, that if they can get some pushback on, then maybe after that they might get it through.
In that scenario, will we still see Prime Minister Theresa May remaining Prime Minister? Will we still see a Conservative-led government to a certain extent? Could we see in any way a risk of disintegration and new elections?
Well, there's clearly a risk of it, but I think we've already seen in the last week or two that the appetite for pushing a no-confidence vote on Theresa May is not there amongst the Brexiteers. We haven't raised that 48 letters to the 1922 committee that they need to force that no-confidence vote. And it appears to me that the fear of Corbyn is greater than the fear of Theresa May.
The Trotskyite, as some investors like Steve Eisman have started to call him.
Which he clearly is. There's no two ways about that. He is a Trotskyite, so is McDonnell. I mean, you can see it just in their latest Labour manifesto. No, Momentum is a left-wing communist, proper socialist in the true sense of the word party. And yeah, that would be a huge danger for the UK.